Hey everyone, this is Rich, and I'm going to do my vlog for the week. So I'm not going to talk about what's going on with me, but I was going to give you a heads up about what's coming on TV here pretty soon on NBC. A bunch of shows I was looking forward to seeing, and luckily I was able to download them on our TiVo and get to watch them early before they premiere. So I'll give you a little heads up about them. The first one I want to talk about is The Bionic Woman. And I really looked forward to this show. I used to watch the original back when it was on. Oh, God. And awesome show. The new one is pretty good. It's a little different than before. They've changed it a bit. And they changed it even from when they first released the promo trailers for the show. They've actually changed some of the characters around. So if you saw the characters before, at least whereas Jamie's sister is concerned, in the trailer it showed her being like a deaf girl who had like a real rebel, and in the actual show now they've changed the character. It's a totally different person playing her, and she's not deaf, but she seems to be like a computer geek, and she's like a hacker or something, but they don't really delve too much into it. I'm sure that'll be in later episodes. But the show's pretty good. The way they pulled it off, it worked great, and the actress playing Jamie Summers in this new one, her name is Michelle Ryan, and she's originally from the TV show EastEnders on the BBC, so she hides her British accent really well. You would never know it. But also has the one girl that plays Starbuck in Battlestar Galactica on Sci-Fi Channel. She plays another bionic person, the original Bionic Woman, and it's pretty good. So I hope it works out. I heard that they had Isaiah Washington on the show, or he's going to be on the show as a cast member, but I'll give it a shot. Hopefully he won't fuck it up for the rest of them. So, on to the next one was Journeyman. Now, Journeyman, I watched, and it's all right. I mean, it wasn't a bad show, but it seems just like Quantum Leap, really. It used to have Scott Bakula in it, where this guy travels through time to help people, and he can't really stop, traveling back until he helps them and completes whatever mission he's on. It was good. The guy that plays the character Dan Vassar's name is Kevin McKidd, and he's another British actor, and it takes place in San Francisco, and the Bionic Woman show takes place in San Francisco too, and it looks like she works at P3 from Charmed, and it looks like they live in the old Charmed house. It's like really weird. I think they're like reusing a lot of the old sets from other shows, but anyway. But the show was good. I'll give it some time. I'll watch it before I decide I really like it or not. The first episode was alright though. So then the third show, which I thought I was going to hate the most, but I actually ended up liking the most. It was hysterically funny. It's a comedy, yet it's like, drama and suspense and everything. That's Chuck. And that stars Zachary Levi as Chuck Bartowski, who is like, in his normal day job, he's like a Geek Squad, or they call it the Nerd Herd on his show, where he works at like a Best Buy kind of place. And he gets an email from a guy he went to college with who ends up being a CIA agent, and sends like this coded message to Chuck. And when Chuck reads it, it like downloads into his brain like all these government secrets. And like the CIA and the NSA are coming after him, and they end up having to work with him. And it's funny. It's directed by Mick G, who directed Charlie's Angels, the movie. So, I mean, it's really funny. Other than that, I mean, I was cracking up at it. So, not much more than that, but it's a good show. So, I actually liked it better than the other two. So, I would say Chuck was the best, Bionic Woman second, Journeyman third. So, if you don't have the option of downloading it on your TiVo, I guess you have to wait for them when they premiere. So, check out NBC.com and find out when they're actually premiering, and hope you like them too. So thanks, and I have a big surprise coming, so check back, and I'll be releasing another blog here probably about Wednesday. So big blog, big news on Wednesday, and so see you then. Bye guys.